with her son and family in a local government shelter. The municipality provided this pump to suck out thousands of gallons of floodwater, and it's distributing fuel to volunteers like George Pagan, who's using his own equipment to help clear debris. Much of the cleanup here is also being done by ordinary citizens. During our visit, the mayor of Florida appeared accompanied by officials from FEMA, the Federal Disaster Relief Agency. The mayor tells a FEMA representative he's worried the flood could spread disease. Residents made homeless by the storm have their own questions for FEMA.
What are your sources for the food-wise and gas-wise and water?
We're reporting that need that the mayor reported directly to us. We're reporting that back to San Juan, and somebody in San Juan.
And how long would that take?
Well, the community's already. We are the first to come here, apparently. So
because for us to move back in here, because it's black water, it's called black water.
Yeah.
There is no type of moving back in there.
Right. So
FEMA's first visit to Florida comes 9 days after the storm.
And we've said this is the first of many visits. FEMA is not going to forget about this community. FEMA is not going to forget about the needs that they have, and we are going to work with our people back at the field office in San Juan about what we're going to do.
The people here could sure use some more help.
So, my question here, Anderson, I've never covered a hurricane in the state of Florida, but I just wonder, after one of these monster storms has come through, would it take 9 days for FEMA to reach a town in the state of Florida like it took 9 days to reach the town in Florida?
I mean, what FEMA says is, look, it's harder to pre-position supplies on an island that's going to be hit by such a big storm. There's concern about that, the equipment getting destroyed, and also, obviously, it's not Florida where you can just drive trucks. But you were saying the roads. I mean, the Florida town you were in Puerto Rico, that's only about an hour from San Juan.
Yeah.
So it's not like you took a helicopter to get there because the roads were impassable.
No, you take the highway and then you take an exit off it. And what is remarkable is all the roads I've traveled on have been cleared. Somebody's done a really good job at opening these up, and you can travel back and forth very easily. That FEMA team that I went with, I asked, did you bring anything to this community? They said they did supply a satellite phone to the mayor because these mayors can't even call to, the headquarters here at the government in San Juan when there's an emergency.
Right. So that's an assessment team from FEMA, basically. They look at what the needs are, they report back to the organization here, and then I guess the idea is they then send out supplies at some date to be determined.
Down the road. But what's really striking is how much of the recovery effort, the cleanup effort, is clearly just Puerto Ricans themselves helping each other up and just cleaning up on their own with some assistance from the municipalities that are obviously victims also of the storm.
Yeah, I was in town on one street, and there was like a central house where people all cooking together and then feeding people on the block. Ivan, appreciate your reporting. It's been remarkable over the last couple of days. We're going to take a short break. We're not going to have more from Puerto Rico. We're going to talk to the mayor of San Juan. Got a lot to talk to her about coming up next.